Okay, good morning, Kel. Sorry I didn't get this to you last night. We actually had a dead battery in the boat, so I'm gonna try and get this to you this morning. This is kind of weird because it'll be first-person view for you, which is a little different. But anyway, let's get started with the NXT20. Hopefully you can see everything that I'm going to be pointing to, but we'll start with plugs. You have two plugs in the boat. One plug is in this center access hole, and you can see it down there. That's your sensor plug, and that is your sensor bilge pump. There are two more. There's a plug and a bilge pump in the rear of the boat. The second plug is underneath the platform on the exterior of the boat, and the bilge pump is in the engine compartment at the rear. So you are capable of taking both the plugs out or bilging the water out from both locations. It's my advice to you that usually our customers never remove the rear plug, and if they ever wish to bilge any water, they get on a flat surface, either the trailer or in the water, and the center bilge will get all the water out. It's also pretty important that if you are not using the boat and it's not in the water, that the center plug is removed. This will stop the bilge pump accidentally kicking on and draining your batteries. The bilge pumps actually have full access to battery power regardless of what position your battery switch is in. So you can have your battery switch turned off, and if you have any water in your boat, the bilge can kick on and it can drain your batteries overnight. So that gets on to the battery switch. The battery switch is located in the far corner of the boat. If you lift the seat up, you'll find the batteries, and right there is the battery selector. Right now it's in the off position, but as I said, that can still give power. The bilge pumps can take power regardless if it's off, so you can still drain your batteries if you don't remove the center bilge plug. When you're running the boat, always have the boat running in the on position. That's 90 degrees. That will allow one battery to supply power to the engine, and then one battery to supply power to the house, which you can. Let's see if you can. The second battery is right here in this box. So you would have a house battery and an engine battery, and in the on position both batteries are being utilized and they're both being charged if the engine is running, but what they don't do is they don't connect themselves on the same circuit. There's two separate circuits, an engine circuit and a house circuit. So in the on position both batteries are being used and they are both being charged, but they're not combined. For the third position on the battery selector, that's combined. In this case, both the battery circuits are now connected, and if you need to, you'd have extra capacity and cranking power to start your boat. A good example of why you should always keep it in the on position is if you stop the boat and the bilge pumps do run, they're going to totally drain your engine battery. They will have access to that battery and they'll drain it, and then the following day you won't have any power to crank the boat. But if you turn it into the combined position, that'll allow you to use your house battery to start the boat even though your engine battery is dead. Once it's started and you have the engine running, once again you should always go back to the on position here. And that way you're going to charge both of your batteries back up to a good level so they can both be used independently on their own circuits. Okay, I don't know how long to make each video. I might keep them short so they send pretty easy. So I'll start another one right now.